Let's see. Let's pull up the Twitch stream on my phone so that I can see if anybody's in there. Oh, and I'll also put it on Facebook real quick, because, you know, why not? You can just enjoy this triumphant Kerbal music while I wait. Come on, let me find the GIZORAMA livestream. Oops, it says I'm playing Borderlands. That's not true. Let me fix that. Okay, we'll put the stream on Facebook. Okay, stream on Facebook. Oh, you guys are gonna hear an echo for a second because I forgot to mute the stream. Sorry about that. Okay. And let's see. We are pumped up on Facebook. Nobody in here right now. That's fine. Cause you know, I'm just gonna hang out and build crazy shit. Cause I've got a week off of employment. I got a full bag of Doritos and I'm ready to go. Just gonna resume our saved GIZORAMA career. I'm fine with talking to myself. It's cool. I'm just gonna sit here, eat my Doritos, and make cool ass space shit. Oh yeah, and make sure to turn off my Skype notifications so that you guys don't have to hear that. Okay. All Skype sounds are muted. So I had this idea earlier. I just kind of want to build... Sorry, you're going to hear some Dorito crunching. Sorry, not sorry, but... Just going to build, like, a tiny rocket that just goes really, really fast, because that sounds fun. So... This is like our tiny capsule right here. And then it's going to have a bunch of things that come off the sides that will be other engines. Oh yeah, that already looks pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and connect them now. I mean, this looks pretty solid. Come on, stay there. Perfect. Oh, look at that. We're golden right now. Throw some structural panels on here. Let's see, how do I flip it? Okay, that does that. Will not let me put them flat down. Okay, alright, that's fine. Can I put these flat down? Yeah, I can. Just want to make a good looking ship, you know? And look at that. I mean, that's pretty good looking. Welcome to whoever my one viewer is. Hello. Okay. We got some engines there. That's gonna be sweet. And then the best part, that's gonna be stage 2 of the rocket. You know, go big or go home. That's really what you gotta say here. So that's gonna be the top of the rocket. We're gonna need some more propulsion, obviously. Bigger fuel tank. Where's our bigger fuel tank? That'll work. Big ass mainsail engine on that. And then also, you know, I might throw wheels on the bottom of it. Just oh, you know what? I'll throw landing struts on it. That sounds appropriate. The problem is they got to be able to reach the ground. I don't think these will, but we can check. Nope, not quite. Not quite gonna reach the ground there. So that's okay. So those ones are out. There's got to be bigger ones. Where's like a really long wheel? Okay, maybe not. It's alright, I'll figure it out in a minute. Right now we need something to connect to the engine so that we can have more engines on the bottom. Big girders, there we go. So we attach those all to these so that they're basically that we can make them fall off if we need to in case of emergency. Because, you know, that generally happens in some of my Kerbal creations. There are emergencies. We recognize, you know, not everything's going to be safe. And you know what? Let's throw some wings on there for good measure. Oh yeah, that is a... This is a hell of a rocket right here, let me tell you. I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be good for everybody. Let's throw some heat shields on everything. Because, you know, heat shields, as we learned last time, are very important. Although, apparently, these ones are not gonna work. Oh, that's a big heat shield. Let's see, how do I get them to turn green? There. Look at that. Beautiful heat shields on those. Some beautiful heat shields here, too. If I can get it to stick. Sometimes Kerbal can be really particular about where it lets you place things. Like, for instance, it doesn't like those. Maybe I can use the radial heat shields instead. Those are going to be, I think, in here? Where are they? Utility? Maybe? Yeah, there they are. Radiator panels. No, we want thermal control system. Do we? No, we don't. We want radiator panels. Oh yeah, that is looking prime. Get some nose cones on everything, because we're not animals here. And then, oh, the main thing still needs a parachute. That's going to be crucial to getting our Kerbal back. Max temperature 2500. 2500 there too. Okay. So we just got to really hope that it doesn't get above 2500. Because that could be unfortunate for everybody involved. Don't know who's in the stream. So we're just going to call this one the John 2.0. In case John sees it later. Everything looks pretty solid. Oh, you know what I did forget though? We need a control system for our pilot. Reaction wheel. Perfect. I think that that's good. Let's make sure that everything's in the right order. So that, yeah, that launches before this, though. Because we don't want these to separate first. Okay. Those launch, that launches, those separate, that separates. Then those launch, then that launches. We'll separate those, and then I think we're good. Let's see if this baby can fly. Well, hello to whoever just joined the stream. Welcome to my, oh, well, I'm not going to launch this thing at night. We want to see it in the daylight. So let's just time warp a little bit and hope that it stays stable on the platform. Oh, look, there's the moon. Okay, it's dawn. Perfect time to launch. Good luck to Valentina Kerbin, who's going to be our first Kerbal into space today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is actually working surprisingly well. Throttling up to full. I don't like how this top part here is shaking. If it explodes, I'll take it back and throw some more struts on it to keep it stable. Oh, it's also tilting quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna remove that because it was tilting too much. There we go. Here we go. You know, all in all, I'm going to call this a pretty successful ship. We'll let that part fall away. It's only going to be in atmosphere, but you know, this is all a test. And it looked badass when it did it. For whoever's in here, if you want to make suggestions for what I build next, you let me know in the chat. I'm kind of open to anything. Right now I'm just really hoping, because I forgot, there's no heat shields on this. So I'm really hoping that because we're in atmosphere we won't need them. It's not going to fall fast enough to need them, but it's always a crapshoot with Kerbals. You never know. Sounds like the other pieces of this ship just landed. Throw out the parachute here. And while that's parachuting down, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. Okay, and we're back, and it looks like we're still parachuting down. I think a couple other pieces just made it to the ground. Come on, parachute faster. We're just doing this so that I can recover the pilot later. You know, because she's a damn Kerbal hero. Parachute faster. As it turns out, that's a pretty big parachute for the size of our ship. Like an unnecessarily large parachute. Those crunches, by the way, are brought to you by Doritos. The perfect morning snack. Oh, delicious. Alright, we live! Yay! Let's go to the Space Center and recover her. Okay. Now, if you look at the Space Center, you remember that last time I sent a Kerbal into deep orbit. There's the Mike 3.0. Still on its very deep orbit. Eventually it might get close enough to Kerbin that we can intercept it, but I mean, as of right now, it's not going to happen. But you know, that's fine. They're happy in space. I hear that's where Kerbals thrive. So something I haven't tried much of is building planes, and I thought that I might take a stab at it today. Last time I did it, it was very difficult. So let's see here. What do I want to build for a plane? Okay, let's see. We can start with... Ooh, you know what? I could build a space shuttle. Let's do that. Why not? I mean, I don't know if it'll work. But you know, we're not going to launch it on a traditional space shuttle thing either, so that's kind of... That'll be odd. Okay, there we go. Space shuttle looking good. Where's a tail for it, though? Thing is, I think this body has this... I think it has fuel in it somewhere. Maybe. We could throw an air intake on the back of it. No, that's not going to fit. Neither will that small nose cone. Oh, that will. Oh yeah, that's a good looking tail there. Solid, solid, solid. So yeah, this game is fantastic, by the way. It's okay, let's see. We need big wings. Big ass wings, where are they? Small delta wings. Come on, guys. Because this is going to be a pretty heavy body to lift. Why are all these wings so small? The one thing I wish was that Kerbal gave you... Oh, you can! You can sort it by size. That is awesome. So the biggest will be up here, maybe? I guess? Or are these the smallest? Those might be the smallest. There we go. That's what I needed. We're just going to be building some sweet-ass space planes today. Maybe. Maybe. I doubt it's going to get off the ground. I have a real hard time with planes in this game. But, you know. I think part of it's because I don't understand physics, but that's fine, right? Like... Where are wheels? We also don't have any engines on this yet. That's a problem for later, though. Will these wheels reach the ground? I hope so. And then we need some on the back, too. We just need one on the back. The one thing I'm worried about is it not being center angle snap. That'll do. That does not look like it's gonna work. Maybe if we put it like a little farther up. Like hopefully... Here, you know what? I can check. Let's check and see if it's gonna work. Hello, Casper Vid. Basic plane design. Hold on, let me look at that. Okay, thrust, lift, drag. Okay, liquid fuel. Yeah, okay, so something tells me that this plane is just not gonna fly. And after looking at this basic plane design here, I might have to shift my initial design some. You know, we might start with a smaller plane and then kind of work our way up. So let's get rid of that, because that's probably not going to work. Balancing forces. Yeah, sure, whatever. Like it'll be fine. It's gonna be good. There's a lot of potential problems with this plane. Let's build a really small one to start, though. A really small, fast plane. Low aspect ratio. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay. I'm gonna call it the... Actually, I'll name this one after James. It'll be the James 1.0. Okay, so we need liquid fuel. Is there a way to sort by type of fuel? Oh, there's liquid fuselage. I think we're only going to need one for now. Jet engine on the back. Let's see. Oh yeah, James. We're making the James plane. I don't know if everybody else can see that, but my Skype notifications are popping up on screen. Max thrust 753, 135. Okay, so we want this one because we want the max thrust we can have for the James plane. Okay. So let's see here. Get the wings on there. Okay, got some wings on it. It's gonna need tail fins, I believe. Probably. Oh, look at this. I mean, this is a sexy looking plane already, though. I mean, I think it's gonna fly. But then again, you know, what do I know about planes? Not a whole lot. So I'll put retractable landing gears on it later, but I just want to see if we can get it off the ground first. This is such an awesome plane. Okay, the James 1.0. There it is. Oh wait, not James 1.9. James 1.0. You know, something we didn't put in was any pilot controls, and we're gonna definitely need those. Oh god, that plane looks so sweet. Alright. Here we go. James plane 1.0. You know, grade school, Kerbal Space Program, same thing. Love how it started in the air. Okay, throttled down to start. Here we go. Wow, look at that flame coming out the back. Oh, we have... Oh, too much thrust. But, wait a minute. We have liftoff, man. James 1.0, complete success. Let's see how high we can fly it before it stalls. That's what I think we should do. Wow, it's really sensitive though. Straight up. So another thing about Kerbal Space Program, the plane controls really suck because you have to control rolling with Q and E, and then WASD to fly. Not great. I'm gonna call this one a rousing success, though. Look at that. We might be about to break Mach 1. Wow. Okay, overheating. Gotta stop that. Oh, okay, that's not the way planes fly. Doop doop doop. So that was the engine cutting out because we're out of atmosphere, by the way. But it's fine. If you look at our orbit, we will come back into atmosphere eventually. The real question is, will we burn up on re-entry? Little Kerbal's freaking out a little bit because he's like, we're in a plane. This thing's not built for space. I'm going to try and time warp us a little bit so we can get down. I apologize for the Dorito crunch that's about to come. Mmm. Those are some good Doritos. So, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm messing with the throttle right now. Literally cannot do anything because the engine's frozen. So as we come back in, hopefully the engine comes back online. Come on. Come on, James Plane. Back to Kerbin. I think this is a great success for the first plane, though. I don't know about you guys. Now the real question is, can I land it? Oh god, uh-oh. Okay, so it does not deal with airspeed too well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's flying backwards. I'm gonna turn the throttle down a tiny bit so that I can try and get us in safely. Oh, there comes that airspeed again. I don't know how to deal with that. We got maybe longer wings will make us less susceptible to airspeed. Because I'd love to make a plane that can break Mach 1. Like, that'd be sick. That'll be the next step for the James 2.0. I mean, although it looks like we're getting pretty close right now, we might overheat too. We're almost definitely about to overheat. Alright, well. Successful first mission. James 1.0 may have exploded because we overheated it, but that's fine. Heat shields next time. Okay. Time to expand. Now, I think the biggest flaw with the James 1.0 was clearly it didn't have enough thrust. I think that, I think we're gonna need bigger engines. And obviously bigger wings, too. Not that big, though. Too big still. It's like a little fighter pilot. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna throw the wheels on the bottom here. Wait, those are all the really large landing gear. Gotta rotate that down. Okay, well that landing gear doesn't look like it's working properly. Where's the one I like? Aha! There we go. This is the one. Okay, come on. There we go. I can't tell if that's forward or backward, but it should be okay. Just need one in the back. Oh, see, that's a problem though. How to make the James plane stable? Smaller landing gear in the back, maybe? Maybe this one will work back here. Yeah, that looks a little better. A little better. Okay, now for more engines. The most important thing. The problem is that's going to screw with the mass a little bit. Okay, well first of all, let's fix the primary problem with the James Plane 1.0. Let's put in a heat shield. That'll work. I don't like this little wheel on the back. It looks dumb. Okay. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this to make this? I mean, we could just throw a couple of these bad boys on there and see if it can get up in the air with a couple of rocket boosters on it. That seems like a solid plan to you. Ooh, two big ol' rocket engines on the back. Thing will almost definitely fly like that. Right? Like, that looks safe to me. You know, maybe we will keep these little wheels in the back. The hell, little wheels? Why are you so dumb? No, too low. I don't know, James. What do you think of the James Plane 2.0? If you're watching at all, I don't know if you are still. I think it looks pretty dang sweet. If I could get these damn wheels. Yeah, you know what? That looks fine. Let's just test it. We definitely got to put the rocket boosters on their own separate thing. I don't know if we're going to have enough thrust to launch it with that much weight, but and I know it's going to tip forward. It's fine. Yeah, sure, why not? That's normal. Well, the pilot lived. Okay, alright, alright. Revert flight, spaceplane hangar. I love the soothing music in Kerbal too. It's nice. Okay, you know what? Let's focus on breaking Mach 1. That's what we wanted to do, right? So we're gonna make a new plane for the James 2.0. Fuselage. It's got to be super aerodynamic. All right, that's gonna be the main focus here. God damn it. Okay, alright, well that's not gonna go on the end apparently. Sometimes Kerbal is just so weird with the way that it does things. Perfect, that's what I need right there. I mean, does that look right to you, Kerbal? Come on. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna need 2 engines on the back. Two of these bad boys. And some big wings so that we have lots of control. The tail fin. Sort them by size, please. Too big. Not quite. Don't like that one. Oh, we can put some tail fins on it though. We do need those. Oh yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Not quite big enough. It's like you can either have gigantic wings or like no wings at all. So I think we're gonna go with the swept wings. And I think I'm gonna put 2 sets of them on. I mean, that looks good to me. I don't know about you guys. We gotta put some control in there. Oh, and heat shields. God, I almost forgot again. I don't like having that little connector there between them, but I don't know how else to do it. We could throw Werner engines on it, I guess, or a fly-by-wire hub. Problem is there's nowhere to put the fly-by-wire hub. I can't just like put it on top like a party hat, it won't let me. Okay, heat shields. Critical part that I keep forgetting about. Radiator panel. Okay, alright, now wheels. I mean, so far this looks pretty solid. I'm no aviations expert again. And I didn't read the entire article on how to make space planes in Kerbal, so you know, this could end in drastic failure, but that's fine. There we go. Throw some of those in the back as well. I mean, that looks pretty solid to me. James 2.0, here we go. Alright, here we go. Right, forgot something very important. So you need intake, which we don't have any of. We need radial intake. Let's see. Where can we put the... There's one that we can put on here, I know it. But without that, it just kind of stalls out. There we go. Oh, hey, we can do that too. That's even better. Ooh, look at that. That looks sick! Alright. Now let's try it again. Yeah, that was anticlimactic the first time. Second time it's gonna go better, I got a good feeling. I thought it happened again for a second. Okay, why are we curving that way? Come on, plane. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but something is a little wonky. I think it has something to do with these wings, or maybe this connector piece here. Because I don't think these wings actually have any way to pull up. So, let me try using a different pair of wings on the front. Some bigger ass Delta wings. Actually, we don't even need the second pair of wings when we got those bad boys. James, your plane keeps killing my pilots. I know you could say that I'm killing your pilots, but no. It's definitely the plane. Okay, and then one on the front. Okay, James 2.0, launch number 3. Maybe we'll get in the air. Okay. Pilots are ready. Yeah, keep the engine going slow at first. Okay, let's just revert that a little bit. Okay. So the engines touch the ground that time. You know, we're getting closer every time. I'm gonna put a wheel back here too. Or maybe if I... Oh, whoops, no! Oh, that's gonna make it tilt is the problem. Okay, alright. Nope, my mouse just died. Let me plug that in. Okay. Maybe if we... Is there a place we can put 2 of them on here where it's not gonna be crazy? No. So the problem is that these damn things are touching the ground in the back. And I don't want it to tilt on the outer side. Maybe if I move the wings a little bit farther back. Nope, not like that. Like there, maybe? Let's try that. So the first plane was super easy, but now of course we're having trouble when we add 2 engines to the mix. That still looks pretty tilted, but I'm willing to try it. Oh, you know, maybe the issue is the wheel in the front. Maybe I could do 4 wheels on the wings and that would fix it. Just gonna try and lift off slightly. Yeah, there we go. That got us off. Alright, we're up and running. Let's take the gears in. See, this one handles even better than the James 1.0. Alright, time to break the speed record. Actually, we're going to do it a little bit at a time. 3/4 throttle. Tilting to one side. Not sure why. Oh god, we lost engine 2. Why the hell did we lose engine 2? Okay, I'm just gonna try and circle. Oh god. Why do we keep losing engine 2? Pull up, damn it, James. So maybe I think maybe it's I don't have enough intake for both engines to run. Either we're going to try and get it back and land it safely. Which is going to be hard when we're coming in at an angle and when we're wobbly as shit. Oh god. This is not going to end well. Slow the plane down. Slow the plane down. Okay, we're going to overshoot the runway. That's fine. We're still coming in pretty hot because we don't have any brakes, but that's fine. Hit the wheel! Land on the wheel! So, I'm not quite sure how the physics on this one works, but, you know, we're still going. Kerbals are still alive, temporarily. Nice. Nice. Gotta wait till they stop moving across the surface, apparently. Alright, there we go. Space Center. James 2.0, more of a success than the first one. Okay, I gotta go get lunch pretty soon, but I'm gonna build one more thing before we go. And it's gonna be... I want to build something with crazy thrust again. Let's see. One more crazy rocket before we go. And this one I'll name after John again, because, you know, all my death machines are named after John. And I'm just going to see how many rocket boosters we can put on it at once. Oh, come on, where's the... We can't just throw one of these on the bottom of it? I mean, I guess we could. But that doesn't look very good. Okay, alright, there we go. Gonna extend these out a little bit. And now for some engines. The most powerful engine we have. Max thrust. 593. 197. This seems like the option right here. They're pretty big though. Yeah. Seems good to me. Can we throw a few more on there? Oh yeah, and we definitely got room for a few more too. Let's. Yeah, sure. And then let's connect them all with structural wires. Ooh, ooh, what the hell? Because, you know, we want to be safe. That's our #1 priority. And then you know what else I'm going to put on there is some damn heat shields, because that seems... Something tells me that this ship will need them. Wait, that's not a heat shield. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. So this will be the John 3.0. This will be my last launch for right now, at least, because, you know, I gotta go find food. Very hungry. Didn't eat breakfast. Alright, here we go. John 3.0. This one's for all my homeboys out there. I don't know who's watching. If anybody's not a GIZORAMA employee, make sure to follow GIZORAMA on Twitch and on Twitter. It's at GIZORAMA, GIZORAMA. Yep. And, here we go. Hey, it's actually pretty solid, and nothing's overheating either. Oh, there's the wind resistance. Can we break Mach 1? Oh man. So if you need to get into space, guys, clearly this is the way. I don't know if you see how much it's shaking right now, but it's pretty stable. And wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty damn sweet. Do a little spacewalk to end the mission. Space let go. Yes, my little Kerbal. Space. You know, I think this was a very successful mission. The only problem is going to be when I try and come back up, or when I try and come back down. I don't think that we're going to be able to do that. Alright, get back in. Time to fast forward time. And I fast forwarded too quickly again. Well, that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.